Welcome to Cooped Up Cooking for COVID, Episode 1. I've got my 2 cameras set up here and things seem to be synced up for now. Today we're going to be making a HelloFresh recipe that was on a promo sale, 3 for like $50. This one's called Cheesy Chicken Enchiladas and it should take about 35 minutes or 5 minutes if you edit out most of the cooking time. As you can see, I got my big boy knife here and I'm going to start by rinsing all the COVID-19 off of the green peps. So don't forget to disinfect your mouth with a good IPA. First instructions are to get a medium pot going over medium heat and adding a tablespoon of oil. Then you dump in a little packet of flour that really should just be a pantry item, seeing as I have a large bucket of flour off screen. But don't forget to reuse that plastic bag. I'm going to craft together a small change purse with that one. This is your Mexican seasoning, and that package will become a rain hat for a Star Wars character. Squeeze in your condensed chicken stock and hide that package under your pillow. Give her a stir and always tap everything 3 times. Drag the tripod back over to the cutting board and start hacking up the peps in strips. Big boy knives are for big boys only. Careful with those little fingies. Set them aside and attack the cilantro or coriander if you're an intellectual. I'll reuse that plastic bag as a contraceptive device. Plop those into a thing and set them aside, nestled up there against the peps. And now it's chicken time. This step caused some frustration because the packaging left something to be desired. It's nice and sealed up in there, but getting in, pull here. Yeah, there's nothing. There's not a thing to pull, so watch the fingertips. And still no good. Let's just get right in there with my big boy. Push and get it out. Except all that COVID-19, so rinse the hands because the beeping stove is telling us to stir that. And set it aside for now as we pat dry with paper towels, getting all of the COVID-19 off of there. The paper towels are compostable, but I'm going to reuse them. I'm just going to simmer them with some onion and carrot, and they'll make a great chicken stock. Now, here's where the instructions get a bit weird. They say, carefully slice into the center of each chicken breast parallel to the cutting board. What? So, like, slice into the center of each chicken breast parallel to the cutting board. Does the chicken breast have to be parallel to the... That's perpendicular. So, okay, cut into 1/4-inch strips. But what about this parallel to the cutting board thing? Do I... Okay, that's... Sure, that's about 1/4 inch. Cut in half? Is that parallel? That's perpendicular. But now it's in half, in the center of each chicken breast. Whatever. Here's a bunch of 1/4-inch strips. Wash the COVID-19 off those hands and knife. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hot pan, medium high, tablespoon oil, onions, reuse the bag. This one will be a waterproof cover for my gear shift. Now we're feeling like a cooking show here. Stir that up. A little salt. Bam! Like a little P for pepper. Emerald! Grind it like you're at a high school dance. That's what I'm talking about. Push, sizzle, shake. Set it aside, fresh pan, tablespoon of oil. Slide that salmonella on there. Just scoop it down there. Don't forget to lick that plate clean because you can always disinfect your tongue again with a bit of mouthwash. Starting to change color. Now you put those guys back in there. Mix them up. Just like a cooking show. Half of this stuff. This guy's making a reappearance. Half of it. Stir. While it's cooking, do a little cleanup. That's what I do. Now, unfortunately, the rolling of the tortillas video got corrupted or something, but it was easy. You just dump the chicken and pep mix in, roll it, and nestle with their buddies, dump the remaining sauce on top, crack open that little pack of cheese, sprinkly sprinkles. I'm going to keep using this bag as a cheese container until the end of time. Just keep putting cheese in there, keep it in the fridge. Whatevs. Cook it. Broil it, in fact, until the cheese melts and the edges of the tortillas are slightly crispy, 3 to 4 minutes. Plate it up nice and pretty, sprinkle on the cilantro and sour cream. Everybody loved it. And that was Cooped Up Cooking for COVID. Come on and join me next episode. We'll be making homemade pizza dough.